get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, staying out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? How everybody doing out there? Hope everybody having a great day, man. And I also hope all of y'all are staying y'all ass out the way, man. That's what we doing, man. Told y'all the weather too nice, man, out here, man. Summertime is the time you're supposed to chill out, put some gear on, relax. You know what I mean? Move around. Vacation time, like we can't do vacation time if we in the box. So we got to stay out here, man. Stay our ass out the way, man, because that's the key. That's the motto. And that's what we doing over here, man. We staying out the way on this channel. That's what I always tell y'all, man. So share the word to everybody, man. Anybody that ear anybody who gives you their ear and want to listen, share it with them. That's all I ask. But appreciate everybody like, sharing, and subscribing. Turning me up. We going up, man. There's nowhere but up to go. That's what we going. Keep like, sharing, and subscribing, man. We got to keep the word moving around like I told y'all, man. That's what we doing, man. And I appreciate everybody who be holding me down, man. I love y'all for that, man. But let's get down to business, man. Y'all know the count, man. Got another one. Let's get it. But this story right here, I'm going to call this story right here, y'all, Don't Be a Pig. And that can mean a lot of things, you know what I mean? Don't be a pig. Like, when I speak on not being a pig, I'm speaking on not being greedy, you know what I mean? So I'm going to take y'all back to Lawrenceville on this one, man. And for this story right here, this is like, I want to say this is 2015, like the middle of 15. It's like the middle of 15, something like that, or either the end of 15, almost the end of 15. But this is around that time of the year. And I'm actually short finally, y'all. This is before they moved me to Greensville, like I was telling y'all in my last story where I was at in that go home pod. This is before I got transferred from Lawrenceville. But if you listen to my old stories, you will know that around that time when I was in the pod I was in now, which is in 40 building on Lawrenceville, like I was all the way in the mix, and I didn't ask to be in the mix. It just so happened my man ended up moving in the pod. I'm gonna call him Little Guy. That was my dog. You know what I mean? He moved in the pod. He knew that I make it shake. I know how to make it shake. And he ended up asking me, can I get in with him? Boom, I got in with him and we made it shake. So I'm all the way in the mix in this joint right here, y'all. Like I'm all the way in the mix. We end up getting a phone. You know what I mean? Everything is going smooth for the kid. Everything is going smooth. So like I'm all the way in relax mode, man. Like I got about less than 2 years left. You know what I mean? And right now I'm just trying to ride it out, chill, relax, and just go home, man. So like real talk, like around this time, y'all, like I'm really stress free. I'm back talking to my wife. Like everything was just smooth. Like I was just feeling good. Finally, like it hit me when I see my man Baldhead go home. I was like, damn, I'm finally short because he went home in June 15. So when he went home, it was like, damn, I knew I was going home in 17. I'm like, yo, it's almost finally over. So like around this time when I'm telling y'all this story, like I was really like in cloud nine, had bread, I'm getting bread, got a cell phone, you know what I mean? Everything is just right at this time. So boom, I'm in a pod on Lawrenceville. Like I ended up moving into this pod. I told you I was in 30 building for years, but I finally ended up going to 40 building right before I got transferred to the Greensville thing. So I'm in 41 pod. This is 41 pod and I'm in. And it was already dudes in there that was already situated doing their things and chilling, and everybody was doing them, man. You had the Richmond dudes doing them. You had the Newport News dudes doing them. You had the Bloods, the Crip. Like everybody was jive on like doing them, staying out the way, trying to get some paper and just doing their time. That's all dudes was doing this. So like Lawrenceville is at a point like it's just like if you end up being in a good pod, like it's just be like your bid. The days go like how the days go out here super fast because it's so much to do. You chilling most of the day. You might got a jack, like you know what I mean. Like before you know it, nighttime gonna be there and your days are going smooth and fast, man. So like I had kind of liked the part that I was in, you know what I mean? Like even though I didn't really want to indulge in any more, you know what I mean, trying to get money activity because I was short. And I know that people wanted me to come home and I wanted to, like, but at the same time, like I had to jump on this opportunity just so I can continue to live good, which was a crazy decision. Now that I think about, go back on it and think about it, because I should have just been laying it down, but still, I still was in bit mode. And I told y'all this happens to dudes when they're locked up. So boom, I'm chilling, man. Everybody is chilling. Me and little bro, me and the little guy chilling. You know what I mean? Everything going smooth. So I was on susses with this dude, and his name is Jeezy. He's from Richmond, and he was down kind of like about the same amount of time I've been down. I would say he been down probably like the same amount of time I was down. Like around this time, I think I was down like 13, you know what I mean, 14 years, something like that. But I knew he was on susses with me. So when I got to Lawrenceville, I knew he was on Lawrenceville, but now I'm finally in the pod he's in. So when I come in the pod, him and his little crew, you know what I mean, which one up with like 2-3 dudes, like they already like on some stay out the way. They you know what I mean, they got their phone and they be chilling. They don't do nothing else, you know what I mean. But I knew him from susses. So when I moved in the pod, bro used to, you know what I mean, bro used to show love. You know what I mean? Before me and the little guy ended up getting our situation, he used to let me rock on his joint, you know what I mean, sometimes. And when we got our situation, you know what I mean, I was straight, you know what I mean? But it was around this time, y'all, there's so many dudes in the pod that have phones. Like, like I told y'all, everybody, the gang members, Norfolk dudes, Richmond dudes, Newport News dudes, Virginia Beach dudes, everybody had jacks. So I used to let bro used to let me use his joint before me and the little guy ended up getting our situation. So me and him we had a good rapport. And he wasn't one of them dudes, like he used to rock with the younger mob of Richmond, because I'll say if I was like 31 going on 32 or something like that, he was probably like 34, 35. He wasn't that much older than me, and he didn't look old, you know what I mean? Cool dude, you know what I mean? Super cool dude. So boom, you know what I mean? Everything going smooth. Out of nowhere, one day they come do a little BS shakedown, and I think bro got spooked. Bro ended up flushing his jack. His jack gone. You know what I mean? His jack gone. Now he got another homeboy in the other pod that he rocked with from the R. They got a phone, and now around this time when that happened, me and the little guy got a phone. So when we got our phone, we definitely not letting nobody really like that rock with the joint. Like we just keep it like, because there was so many phones, but we had an exclusive joint. We had that touchscreen game. You know what I mean? We had that's why I couldn't miss the opportunity. Like bro said, he can get one of these phones that I'm talking on right now. We jumped on it. It was beautiful. You can do FaceTime, everything. You can just do anything. I was looking on YouTube in penitentiary. That's a word. So boom. He know we got an exclusive phone, because when we actually got our phone, I used his phone to help set it up. Sometimes you got to go be around another phone and, you know what I mean, set it up, get you a card, do all that stuff when you have a cell phone. So boom, he knew I had a decent exclusive phone, me and the little guy. So when he flushed his phone, he was traumatized. He was mad. You know what I mean? Bro had his phone probably about a year and a half. You know what I mean? He got a girl, he chilling, check on his kids. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, I felt bad for bro. You know what I mean? So he come tell me like, damn, man, it's crazy, man. Like, you know what I mean? No more jack. He was like, I gotta get another one immediately. So he was trying to look around to see if he can find another phone. You know what I mean? But at the time, it was no phones. You know what I mean? It was no phones. He was just trying to grab any phone, whether it was a phone like this or a flip phone. He just wanted a phone. You know what I mean? So boom. Through a little time that went on, man, like I guess bro kind of just was like, he just gonna lay low. You know what I mean? Because it got to the point where I told you, I rock with bro. He used to do me favors. So he wasn't one of those dudes that was like worrisome at all. Like I knew for a fact when he come to me, it's definitely for business. So even if the little guy was using the phone, I would go to the little guy and be like, yo, look, let me let bro, you know what I mean, take care of this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Little guy already knew, because he definitely played fair with us before we got our phone. So boom. One day Jeezy come to me, man. He come to me, he was like, yo, look. He was like, yo, bro, look. He was like, yo, look, can I use your phone? I was like, what's up? I was like, yeah. I was like, it's in the room charging. He was like, yeah, let me slide in real quick, bro. You want to take care of this business real fast. You know what I mean? He was like, it probably take me like 15 minutes. Like, bet. So, boom, we slid back in the room. We go in the room. You know what I mean? I hear him on the phone. I'm standing by the door. I ain't trying to be in his business. He back on my bed behind the cut. You know what I mean? Like the cut on people's beds, like they'll have like a sheet coming down. You know what I mean? From the top bunk area. And the top bunk is right there. So it'll be a sheet. He'll have a sheet. I'll have a sheet. You know what I mean? So you can't, if I'm laying on my bed, you can't see my face. You only can see my legs. And everybody had those majority of the time, because we was rocking on the phones. But Bro behind my cut, you know what I mean? He's on the phone on my bed, and I'm just standing by the door, and I'm bro calling his peoples, bro taking care of his business, doing what he's supposed to do, you know what I mean? Everything is going smooth. So boom, he get off the phone, and he was like, man, appreciate you, shorty. I was like, yo, no question, bro. You know what I mean? Everything good. I was like, you used to play fair with me. You already know the count. Plus, I know when you come, you trying to take care of business, so it's no problem. So he like, man, that's what's up, bro. So boom, we walk out the cell. We standing on like the railing by my cell. So we standing up there talking, and me and bro kicking it. And he like, yeah, look, man. He was like, yo, you know such and such that's in 42 pod. Now, the 2 pods in every building, like I was telling y'all, they kind of like honor pods or however you want to call it. A lot of dudes be ducked off in the pods that have 2 in them because they're bigger, longer, more privileges. I told y'all, slightly like an honor pod, but it was a dude over there he was talking about. I didn't know the dude, but I used to see the dude. You know what I mean? Dude was somebody that kind of like worked on the yard. You know what I mean? I don't know what job. I can't remember what job exactly it was, but he used to work on the yard. You always see him with the maintenance man working on the yard, doing this and doing that. You know what I mean? I didn't know where he was from either. I never even seen him before until I got to that building, but I could tell he was somebody that was bitten for a while. You know what I mean? If I had to pinpoint, I don't think he was from one of the cities. He could have been from one of the outskirts of the area, kind of close to where Lawrenceville is at. You know what I mean? If I had to guess, because I don't think he was from Richmond or Tidewater. You know what I mean? So boom, he asked me, did I know dude? And I'm like, nah, I don't know dude. I was like, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know him. You know what I mean? He like, yeah, look. He like, yeah. He was like, man, listen, you know the dude that be working on the next shift, the little young boy? I'm like, yeah. He like, look, man. He was like, man, the dude got him. You know what I mean? He was like, the dude got him, man. And for real, he don't have nothing. He don't have no, he got the dude, but the only thing he got is the dude ear. He was like, he don't have no money. He don't have no way to get no pack. He was like, he don't have no way to get the pack to the peoples. He was like, he don't have none of these things. So he was like, look, I might need you later on. You know what I mean? He was like, because I want to put this play together. He was like, it's all tobacco. You know what I mean? Now, I know y'all done heard this from a lot of people that was, you know what I mean, that do prison stories, but it's true. The tobacco game in there is ridiculous. Like, it's like, I'm telling you, like, everybody smokes it. Like, they took tobacco in 2009 in Virginia. So we've been without tobacco since then. But when they took it, I had like, still like 7 years. Yeah, I had a decent little amount of time left when they took tobacco. But when they took it, like, the regular tobacco, like I'm talking about the tobacco, like the, you know what I mean? Like you can pull, like, you know what I mean? That tobacco that they smoke now, that's all over prison, back when you can order that off commissary, you was considered kind of like slightly like poor if you was somebody that smoked roll-ups, because that was back when they had Newports, Black and Milds. So dudes still smoke roll-ups, and at tough times you might smoke a roll-up, but it was so nasty. It was, you so used to smoking Blacks and Newports. So dudes that smoke roll-ups kind of like was like, but now since they took it, tobacco is kind of like, oh, look, it's crazy. Now you smoking that same, we used to call them the dun-dun-duns back then. Now you have to smoke this. This is what it is. So boom, the tobacco in there is like crazy. I'm talking about you can get some tobacco and sell 2 cups of tobacco, like little medicine cups, filled tobacco for $50. So out of like one decent hit of tobacco, people probably bring in 3-4 bags, and you're going to probably make probably 5,000, 6,000 or better, maybe more. I'm talking about everybody buys it, man. Everybody is in there getting high. Everybody's in there drinking, and you're going to need a cigarette after all that. After you eat, you're going to need a cigarette. You're going to need a cigarette, I'm telling you. Just like out here, my smokers know what I'm talking about. You know how you need a cigarette right after? You know what I mean? That's how it is in there. So the tobacco game is ridiculous. So bro told me it's a tobacco play. I kind of was happy to hear that this play he was telling me about was a tobacco play, because we already had marijuana. You know what I mean? We had marijuana already, me and the little guy. Now, I'm like, damn, bro used to come, you know what I mean? Because he definitely smoked weed. He definitely used to come, you know what I mean, spend some money. We used to do business. That's kind of how we kind of started first, excuse me, letting him use my phone. But even though I would have let him use it anyway. But Jesus was a cool people's man. But I was happy that he was getting this tobacco. I ain't even gonna lie. So when he told me it was a tobacco play, I was like, for real? Like, yeah. So he like, yeah, bro, I might have to come back and holler at you tonight and put this together. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. So boom. I ain't paying it no mind, but now I see who he talking about. Now he know I wasn't gonna say anything, you know what I mean? Which I didn't. And I rock with bro. I'll never just go blatantly tell bro business. You know what I mean? Something like that pertaining to messing with his bread. Never do that. You know what I mean? So I seen who the CO was. I used to always see the little young boy. And I ain't gonna say his name, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say his name because he was all right. He ain't get nobody no problems. When he worked, do what you want. You know what I mean? Do what you want. And this was in 40 building. You could do what you want. So I ain't gonna throw him under the bus. You know what I mean? He wasn't an a-hole like some of them dudes in Lawrenceville, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let bro live. But anyway, he was just a young CO dude that kind of like just, he wasn't loud. He wasn't like, I'm pushing this, follow the rules. No, bro used to come in, do his rounds, speak to a few people, you know what I mean? Stand at the little brick wall after he do his rounds, shoot out, do it to the next pod, and move around. Next thing you know, he probably sitting in the booth with the lady, with a girl, whoever up in the booth kicking it with her. We running around the whole building doing what we want. You know what I mean? He didn't give nobody no problems at all. But I still didn't pick him to, you know what I mean, bring in a package. So boom, at night come, bro coming there, bro come to my cell, bro went in there and put the play together. He called his peoples, you know what I mean? He told his people, boom, 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 boom. And I guess they went and met dude. Boom, they made the play. Dude bring the stuff in. So bro come to me, bro, throw me something for you know what I mean? Bro come to me, was like, yo, after he got himself together, after he got it, boom, 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 he came to me, was like, yo, this for you, boom, I took it. He came in the cell, he was like, you trying to smoke real quick? I'm like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna smoke a roll up, bro, smoke some weed. I'm like, bet. So we rolled the weed, I'm rolling the weed up. He rolled a cigarette up. So we kicking it, it's just me and him in there. He like, yo, he was like, man, this junk crazy. He was like, man, this dude, man, he was like, I don't know what's wrong with this dude, bro. He was like, man, this dude talking about he want 50-50. You know what I mean? He was like, he want 50-50 on the gap. You know what I mean? Or the tobacco. So I'm like, I kind of felt slightly what dude was coming from with 50-50 because that used to be my price when I used to go to the visiting room. I want half. You know what I mean? Now, that used to be my price because I actually can get my own package. Now, I used to ask for half from my guys because I'm actually putting them in the car. You know what I mean? I want my guys to eat too. So I used to ask for half when me and them used to rock. But I only did that because I can get my own package. Now, this dude, he's in a totally different boat because the old head dude in the 42 pod, he has no way to get it to the peoples. He has no money to pay the peoples. And he has no way for the peoples to go buy the stuff to give to the damn peoples. So he has nothing but the CO young boy's ear. That's all he has. That's the only thing that he has. So I felt both parties. Like my man was complaining about it. You know what I mean? But I felt the 50-50, but still I had to look at it like, it's 50-50 different from my 50-50. But at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Bro, do got a point. So he like, man, that junk crazy, man. He like, it's all good though, man. He was like, I'm gonna get it to him though, man, because at the end of the day, it's a free play. I'm like, yeah, bro, you right. I was like, it's a free play, bro. You know what I mean? You don't need to be greedy. You know what I mean? Like, at least you getting tobacco. You selling tobacco. You got tobacco to smoke. You got commissary from the tobacco. It's like, at the end of the day, bro, there's no need to be a pig. You know what I mean? I told him that. And I used to say that because I was in the cell. Before I got the cell I was in now in that part with my little homeboy, little Roddy, man. He was a funny little dude. And every time he used to be explaining something about when somebody's being greedy, he's like, man, bro, don't tell him he a pig, bro. I'm telling you, he a pig. And I used to be weak. So that's what I was thinking when bro was telling me about his situation. Like, bro, ain't no need to be a pig, bro. There's no need to be a pig. So boom, he come back probably like a few days later, you know what I mean? Come back a few days later. He like, yeah, now dude talking about he'll do 60-40, you know what I mean? He was like, he'll do 60-40. He was like, I was like, what you said something to him? He was like, man, I just told him like, damn, shorty, like, you can't get nothing. You can't get nothing, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what it, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, man, you right, man. That's y'all, man. Like, I was like, what he say? He was like, that's when he said 60-40. So it went from 50-50 split to a 60-40 split. So boom. You know what I mean? Everything going smooth. Him and bro striking. Him and bro getting the tobacco. I'm happy the tobacco was in the pod. We have the weed. They have the tobacco. I'm trading with him, getting 50 sacks. I'm telling you, it's the great life in there. You know what I mean? Everybody chilling. Nobody's telling, like, it's no fights and no robberies and stealings and none of that going on in the pod. That's why I didn't want to leave, because I was chilling. I'm talking about, like, when they called me to pack up, y'all, to go to Greensboro, I told you I almost cried because everything was just going smooth. But boom, he come one day, boom, asking to use the phone. So this time when he asked to use the phone, you know what I mean? He lay on the bed like usual. You know what I mean? I'm standing by the door and he talking on the phone. And this time he's talking on the phone. I can hear him say, yeah, look, he gave me, you know what I mean, the number to call you. You know what I mean? He gave me the number to call you. Goddamn, he say this and that, this and that, this and that, this and that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying in my mind, like, oh, so dude gave that number up. You know what I mean? I knew then, big mistake, because I done went through so much in there. Like, it's cutthroat in prison. I don't care if it's dudes from who you grew up with. I'm telling you, it's cutthroat, seasoned, and penitentiary. And you gotta learn from your mistakes, and you gotta be hard as a rock. Pause. You know what I mean? Because if you're not, somebody will get you, man. I'm telling you, somebody will get him. So he's on the phone talking to the young boy. You know what I mean? He's on the phone talking to the young boy, and they handle their business. Boom. He get off the jack. He like, yeah, man. He was like, yo, man. He was like, man, look, you know, I've been using my other homie phone too, man. You know what I mean? That's an other pod. He was like, yo, man. He was like, you know, I've been kicking it with dude. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. He's like, I've been kicking it with dude, man. You know what I mean? Dude, like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he trying to, like, he didn't know that the dude wasn't providing anything to this play. You know what I mean? So he like, look, I'm about to set a play up where I can get some jacks. You know what I mean? He was like, not a lot of jacks. He was like, I just want a jack for me and my other homeboy in 60 building. You know what I mean? And he was like, for real, I'm not even trying to be the dude that's selling a bunch of phones. And he was like, if the nobody dude over in 42 pod ended up popping up with phones, you know what I mean? People gonna know what's going on. So he just was like, he was being strategic about it, and he was being smart. But he was like, the dude, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, me and him can do business. He was like, you know, me and him can do business. So he was like, bro, listen, on some real talk, shorty, what you think I should do? I'm like, man, told y'all, I was always like, people always ask for my opinion. I'm not saying I'm Yoda, but I know every damn thing. But if you move right in there, man, your opinion will be valued. And then he asked me my opinion on this situation. And I told bro straight up, I was like, bro, listen. I said, he might be mad that you get two phones. None of those phones is his. You know what I mean? I said, and if he found out you moving by without him, I said, it is nothing to be explained. You cut his nuts. Now, I said, this happens, and I'm not telling you what to do, bro, but at the end of the day, you cutting bro nuts, man. I was like, you getting on, you know what I mean? You getting money. Everything is good. I know you need a phone, but I know you can work this out other than what you're thinking about doing. I said, bro, don't be a pig, bro. There's no need for you to be this greedy and be a pig and just cut dude out the deal. He was like, man, I'm going to see, man. He was like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to see, man. He was like, because shorty ain't got nothing going on. He just in the way. Now, that can be like when you have a, I thought, bro, for me knowing bro for years, seeing how he moving apart after years that I was not around him, now I'm back around him. I gave bro status of official dude from Richmond. You know what I mean? He was an official dude, you know what I mean? But sometimes the money will cloud your brain and your officialness sizzle out, because you shouldn't do that, bro. Like, you gotta, I understand you wanna, but just think about it. It's not gonna last. Bro can tell on you, like, all type of stuff can go wrong. So don't do it. I told him. So boom. The CO bring the jump. He get to play. The CO bring the tobacco, and the CO bring the phones. You know what I mean? So look, this is a weekend where his homeboy that's in our pod, his birthday was on this weekend. And they're actually partying. They got drinks, weed, everything. You know, everything's lit. You know what I mean? Few of these Richmond dudes from the other pods and they sell. They in there partying. The dude from the other joint is in there too. You know what I mean? So I guess that's when he broke it down to dude. From my cell, I can look and see them where they can talk at from his cell. So I look from my cell and I see him on the joint talking to the dude from the 42 pod. And he's talking to him. He talked to him for like a good 25 minutes. At least for about a good 25 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie, about 25 minutes, y'all. So boom, they talking, you know what I mean? I just see dude go back in the cell for a minute. And then I come out. When I come out, I see dude coming down the steps. So he's leaving. You know what I mean? He peeled out. So now, you know, the dude Jeezy, my man, he don't need to come to me and you know what I mean? And get the phone no more or nothing like that. But he definitely needs some more weed because they partying. So boom. After dude leave, he come over where I was at, boom, lit all up. He lit. He like, what's up, Charlie? What's good? I'm like, I'm chilling, what's good? He like, look, man. He was like, man, look, my man in there, he trying to get some spoons, bro. Look, can you trade them? I was like, I don't really got no more. I said, I'm gonna holler at the little guy and see if he got some. So he like, all right, so boom, he coming to sell. I'm like, yeah, I see old boy was in here, man. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, I threw him something though. He was like, I threw him something, you know what I mean? Boom. I was like, damn, bro, that easy? He was like, yeah, just throw him something, bro. And told him, like, this is what it is. I'll just look out for you from here on out. I said, damn, in my mind, I said, bro, being a pig. I said, damn, being a pig. Sometimes being a pig comes back and bite. It hurts. It hurts for the long run, I'm telling you. So, boom, leave out. I go holler at the little guy for him. I think they did some business. Boom, the day goes on. That afternoon, now the young CO dude is working. Now, the young CO dude went from always being in 42 pod, which he'll be at, talking to the other dude, you know what I mean, the old head dude, to now he's in our pod talking to, like, in our pod, every pod has this. Like, when you walk in the pod, like, as soon as you walk through the door, it's like a concrete, it's like this tall, and it comes in a square. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, people, you can build, I don't know why they have that like that, but it's just like a little square concrete wall, small joint, like this tall, and it goes like this. So after the COs do their round, majority of them, they just come and just post up on the jump where they can see our whole pod. You know what I mean? It just be right there, just posted up. So, you know what I mean? He went from going over there, always talking to dude. Now he in our pod, always talking to Jeezy. Jeezy at the brick wall, talking to him, kicking it to him. I'm like, that's crazy. This is nuts. So boom. Jeezy continued to make plays, man. Jeezy continued to make plays. He continued to do what he wanted to do, and he cut dude out the deal. So boom. A little bit of time go on. After a little bit of time go on, next thing you know, the dude from 42 pod, you know what I mean? They say that people seen him coming back from the watch commander office. You know what I mean? They say they seen him coming back from the watch commander office, and that could mean nothing, you know what I mean, on Lawrenceville, or it could mean something. At that time, I don't think Jeezy was thinking that dude would tell, you know what I mean? But this is what happened. Now, I'm fast forwarding it slightly because this is how it all played out, which was crazy. Boom. The young CO dude got jammed up. When the young CO dude got jammed up, he got jammed up for bringing it for somebody else, somebody in a whole nother building. So he was doing business. And it'd be like that. You would have a CO doing business with a whole bunch of people. You would think that's he's the only roller. I'm the only person. He's my roller. He's the only one I'm dealing with. No, they'll have stuff going on in other places as well because they'll work other places too. So boom, they said the young CO dude got jammed up that day before. You know what I mean? When the young CO dude got jammed up, they told him to tell him everything. They said the young CO dude told on the dude, the old head dude in 42 pod. Boom. When they grabbed him, the dude in 42 pod, I guess that's when he was coming from the watch command office. They didn't lock him up. But this is the reason why they didn't lock him up. Because he told on Jeezy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy in penitentiary. I'm telling you, man. They say he told on Jeezy. Now, this was the word after it was all said and done. So, boom. Before the night came, I talked to bro. You know what I mean? Bro heard the rumor about the dude in 42 pod. It's like everybody else did, but nobody was trying to, like, you know what I mean, put it like he was telling. Jeezy like, man, everything good, man. Everything good, man. I'm like, bro, listen, be careful with the jack, though. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, but I told my shorty I was going to call it a night, man. I was like, bro, listen, put that joint up. He didn't want to listen. He didn't listen to me. And I told him, you know what I did with ours? That joint got put in the cut. Dude went to the watch commander office. I already know he's sour. Bro told me the whole count. I'm going to be on point. I'm not getting too off like that. Me and the little guy put our joint up. It's a wrap. We start playing dominoes. We came out. We won't do it nothing. So bro didn't listen. Bro kept his joint the whole night. When the whole night came, when the end of the night came, it was all in the cells. It was probably like 1 something, 2 something. I don't know. I was asleep. Next thing you know, the lights cut on. I get up and look. They at bro's cell. Like 6 polices, all of them in there. They rushing them in the joint. They get them. You can hear a little noise, a little light scuffle. Next thing you know, they bringing bro out, no shirt game, handcuff. Know what I mean? Next thing you know, you see the CO dude coming out with the phone. Know what I mean? I'm like, damn. I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. I'm like, man, damn, homeboy, man. Like, he was a pig, man. Like, he was a pig, man. He was being a pig, man. They put bro in the Bing, you know what I mean? Bro got transferred, man. Bro got transferred for that, man. He said that the old head dude ended up, that the old head dude told on him, the old head dude ended up moving from 42 pod all the way to the other side of the yard. You know what I mean? So I never really seen the old head dude like that. But he had to tell. Bro had just got the phone, man. He had just got that phone, man. But if he wasn't being a pig and he would have listened, he would have got through with it, man. But that's crazy, y'all. That's the end of the story, man. You can't be a pig out here, man. That's the moral of the story. And that's the moral of the story. Don't be a pig, man. Like, I'm talking to the people that watch me, that's at the edge. Like, y'all at the edge, y'all want to stay out the way, but still you got to handle your business. You got responsibilities to do. So you're going to have to do what you got to do. I'm going to tell y'all like this, man. Don't be a pig with y'all situation. Don't do it. Like, if you haven't met your goal yet, and if you haven't got to the whatever your goal was that you said you was going to stop doing whatever you was doing, don't reach the goal. Stop before the goal, man. Because if you get greedy and be a pig, it can all go bad like it happened for my man Jeezy, man. Don't do it, man. You don't want to have to go through these things, man. Just stay out the way. That's the people I'm talking. I'm talking to the people out here now, man. Like, don't do it, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a pig with your situation. If you're feeling like the doors are closing and you towing the line, man, just get out, man. Just stay out the way, man. Just do what I'm telling you, man, because you're gonna have to go to prison and deal with maniacs, man. And I don't want y'all to go through that, man. So just stay out the way, everybody, man. I want everybody to stay out the way, man. That's the key, man. That's the goal, man. Stay out the way, y'all. We gotta stay out the way out here, man. But I appreciate everybody for watching, man. Real talk, man. You know, I had to give y'all that situation, man, because dudes get greedy in penitentiary too. Even when it's sweet, they get greedy, man. You can't really get greedy in there like that, man. So thank y'all again, man. Keep like, sharing, and subscribing, turning me up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Turn me up, man. That's what we doing, man. And please, y'all, from here on out, you watching me, stay out the way. I need y'all to, man. Thank y'all again, man. Love y'all, man. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.